Mainly, I work in corporate and estates law. So, what that involves is incorporating businesses and advising clients through sort of the life of the business from startup to, say, eventual retirement of the business or buying or selling a business. On the estate side, I like to say is that I deal with death and taxes in the sense that we plan for the eventual passing of someone and sort of how we're moving on the assets in the most efficient means. And then, as well as when family members come in, dealing with them in administering the estates of their family or the person that so appointed them. With that, I also do residential real estate, which is involved sort of entering leases and buying and selling properties, which is a good thing to have, especially in estates where real estate is something that's usually involved with it. I did my undergrad in political science, and at the time, I wasn't really sure what I was wanted to do until one day I went to a law office with my grandfather, who he was very adamant about having a correct will. And funny enough, I ended up in the States. Funny story is that he went to this law office 6 times in 1 month because he wanted to make minor changes, and I spent a lot of time in the reception at the law office, and it sort of gave me the feel of being in an office setting and something that I thought I would enjoy. I'd say dealing with the people. I'm an extroverted person and I always like meeting new people. And I'd say the most interesting part of the job is getting to meet the wide variety of people and learn about them. And in my practice, where usually you have a lot of return clients for updating wills, say buying a new or selling their house that they bought previously, um, seeing how their life progresses. Generally, my experience is somebody who's coming in for estate planning services or administration, as either there's been a recent death or something that's pushed them to say, go do your estate plan immediately. So, your first meeting is usually there's some nerves and a ton of questions, but I've always enjoyed estates for this reason because after you sort of calmly sort of explain to them the process and how everything is dealt with, they generally will leave in a calm sense and that there's something that can be done. Usually, I would like them to know is that I'm a very outgoing and friendly person. Um, typically, is that in the practice of the law is that you sometimes you really have to delve into certain reasons why they're doing things, and that I usually try to convey is that they know is that they're completely comfortable to speak with me and everything is confidential. And I try to convey trust in that they can trust in us. Well, I'd say the biggest thing is probably is that I'm a very avid sailor. I race Shark 24 throughout the summer with my two younger brothers, and generally we do quite well. We've almost won the world championships a couple times, and we've won Canadians 2 or 3 times. Good way to keep in touch with them.
Yeah.